What's going on, my family? What's good, people? How many people know that when you got jet lag, sometimes you just kind of running a little bit behind, trying to get your bearings, where you've been flying all day long. Your body just kind of feel like it's floating a little bit, so you got to kind of let the body catch up with you. But I'm here, baby, and we know why. We know what the mission is for tonight, for sure. BBN, come on in, family. What is up? I am back. I am back home, and we are going to talk about what's happening with UK. Thank you guys once again for joining. I'm excited about tonight's show. I know you're excited about tonight's show for sure. So we're going to just get this started, knocked off. Thank you for joining. Come on in. Who's going to be the first one in tonight? Let's see who gets that first recognition for the show tonight on such a high, big occasion. A lot of us can breathe, can let a breath, just let loose for a couple of minutes. Now that we got it, Michael Miles Voice, you the first one to get the comments tonight. What's up, Michael in Ohio? What's up, man? Jenny, how you doing? Great day for BBN. Tyler Robinson is in the house. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Everybody's coming on in the house tonight. Look, this is the Thursday night party here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show, and we're going to have a good time tonight. It's been a long time that we felt happy like this, and things are rolling for the Kentucky Wildcats on this day. Oh, yes, the best program ever. This is it. Look, people are excited. Look, don't come to this show tonight if you're not excited, okay? Don't come to this show if you can't smile. Don't come to tonight's show if you can't rejoice in what's going on with the Wildcats. And don't come to this show tonight if you don't think the Kentucky Wildcats is the best program ever. And that's what we're doing tonight, baby. Come on in. Who's in the house tonight? The Kentucky Wildcats. You guys know what's going on. Let's make it happen tonight with all of us. Let's go. Robinson is the one. That is it. Ooh, I'm worn out waiting on this commitment. I know, right? We just been in our phones like this. We just been trying to go and go and go. Thank you guys for joining in so much. Yeah, Jaxson Robinson. That's who's in the house tonight. Absolutely. What up, Peyton? Thank you guys for coming on in. You guys are just opening it up and let's do it. I got my I remember to turn on the comments tonight right off the bat. So everything is being seen. Absolutely. That is what I love. And it's good to be back in front of the computer with you guys in a more better setting. If they are still down in UK to be a top 20 team, then I don't know what to tell them. We just, hey man, we're gonna make some believers out of people for sure. We gonna make so look. I didn't give the I didn't give the key word, or I didn't give the big word that we know we got to get. I was trying to wait to a few people coming in here. So let's see. I think this is only fitting right now. I'm gonna count down to 3. I'm gonna count down, and on the count of 1, we are going to give the word. You guys know what the word is. We know what we got yesterday. Well, today, see, I gotta forget that you guys are still in today, or you guys are still in uh signing day, I guess you could say, and I'm already in the next day over. So I gotta get used. Sometimes I forget about that. So look, guys, this is what we're gonna do on the count of 3. Everybody, nobody says the word boom just yet. When I count down, I want everybody to throw out their booms. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 3, and then we're going to 1, and then we're going to say our booms together. Can we do that, family? Can we just give that one big boom? Like if you in the room, if you're watching right now, get your keyboard ready. On the count of when we count down, we're gonna go with the word boom. Y'all ready? Somebody asked me, did I get my boom out? I saved my boom for right now. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! We got our guy, man. Jaxson Robinson has come to Kentucky. He is, no time. He declared He took his name out of NBA draft, and now he's playing for Kentucky. There we go. There's those booms. They just rolling in. Boom, baby. That is it. That is what I'm talking about. Come on in. Don, it's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. Haven't saw you in a while. It's good to see you, Don. Man, we just coming on in the room right now. Boom. Don't you can just keep the booms going because that's what we got. This right here took Kentucky. I think this right here is what pushed Kentucky over the edge. As I said while I was in Bahrain yesterday, waiting for my flight, is that yes, we got a good team without Jaxson Robinson. Yes, we can still make some noise without Jaxson Robinson. But I wanted people to understand that I wanted Jaxson Robinson, and to have him on the team, it takes our team even to another different level as well. Too. This is, I tell you, this is a happy moment for all of us. All of us is tired of refreshing. Thanks, I appreciate that. All of us is tired, and we just like, look, I don't want to refresh my phone anymore. Let's just go get it, baby. Let's just go make this happen. And this is about to be such a special year for the Kentucky Wildcats. And I know Mark Pope and them, they can look. You think us as fans, now, if he knew behind the scenes that he was going to get him if he didn't stay in the drive, then I guess he's been able to sleep already. But if he didn't know, then now he can sleep like the rest of us because he's put in a lot of right around windows. Absolutely. Mark Pope, if he didn't know he was going to get him, then I know he can sleep good with us too as well tonight. Tonight, it's always good to be a Wildcat, but when you've been waiting all day long for days on top of days on what was going to happen with the draft with Robinson, and now that the moment is finally here, to me, that is just a big sense of relief. And I tell you what, we just blew up the word boom in a positive way. Let me put it like this. We just blew it up in a positive way. And we are just so happy and thrilled that Jaxson Robinson has decided to follow Coach Pope to Kentucky. And I think this is I was on Google a lot for him. Wolf. Everybody was just refreshing and everything. If you're just getting here, please, we just send out our big booms. Get your booms in right now. Let it be known that Kentucky. See, a lot of people heard the boom, but only a real Kentucky fan understood what the boom was about. The other people, it was just the word boom, but to us, it means something. And it was nothing bigger than being able to get him to come. And in my poll that I did about a week ago or whatever, a lot of I did the poll on would you rather have Robinson or would you rather have Lanier, and it was some people who chose Lanier, but overall it was a whelming decision that 98% of the people wanted Jaxson anyhow. So we got our guy. You know what I'm saying? We went out. I feel like this is our draft right here. Like we got our guy. We got the draft. We got the draft number, and we was able to reel in the guy that we wanted. And we think that he's going to be the piece that can help take us over the edge. But I'm definitely happy about what we got. We will have enough to wear the teams down. Boom. We gonna do some things this year. We can, and you can't come in here and you can't be down, and you can't think that the Kentucky Wildcats is not coming in this year to just love that Jax got Cody's first. This is exciting, man. This is really exciting. We got a team Pope has put together. We are in it to win it. We are in it to win it this year, and we're not just playing around. Kentucky is real. Like you could tell. Even look, let me tell you something about Coach Pope. We all know his story of being a Wildcat. We all know he won a national championship. But you have to admit, Coach Pope has been sitting around watching his alma mater just be an average team over the past few years. And it's something deep down inside. Even as a BYU coach, you know he was looking at this like, what the freak is wrong with my Kentucky guys? Like I coach at BYU, but I look, what's going on with my Wildcats? He was still rooting for the Wildcats behind closed doors. He was. So for him to come back to Kentucky and be in this opportunity, he's itching. He's itching to get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top to being the team that they're supposed to be, and bringing in Jaxson Robinson. That is exactly what we needed here at UK. Jeff, I'm pumped. I really am, man. Boom, boom, boom. Tell me who's in the house tonight. UK. We are doing it, man. This is awesome. Uh let's see, love the team, Pope. Yep, he is. Amen, Clint. I would it would have cost us 4 million to get both. It would have. Now I don't know what they had to pay. I don't know if it'll come out later. I'm not sure what they had to pay him, but you know what? No one's thinking about that price tag right now. We're just happy that money is going to be well spent, and I think our guys are going to come out and our guys are going to compete. Look, the SEC just got we just put them on notice even more. Like, what is Kentucky doing over there? Kentucky's just over there quietly, just putting together this masterpiece. We ain't getting no big time names that that's coming from some big time teams. We just getting guys who come in and who fit the agenda, guys who want to come in, who want to who want to play their part, and everybody's going to come in together and gel. Now we can get on campus, and now we can do some things. We still got one more slot that we have to fill. I don't I don't know if people are really because we got Jaxson Robinson. So I'm not really sure how people really like, okay, we got one more slot. I don't think people are too concerned about that anymore as like they was just trying to pick up Jackson. I think people can breathe now, and whenever we get the next person or whoever that may be, whether it's Wooga, whether it's Riley, whether it's another, whether it's somebody else or whether they even use it or not, I think we're in a position now mentally that we can go play ball, and everybody's just kind of like, okay, we can breathe now. We got our team. Let's go win some ball games. Sandy said tradition is coming back to Kentucky. Thank you, Coach Pope. Go Big Blue. Go Cats. That's it. Kobe Bryant posted that he's ready for number 9 once Jackson committed. But look, look, what man? I'm trying with jet lag and everything. I'm trying to wiggle my room out of how my body feeling right now. When I went to bed a few hours ago, I thought I was gonna feel okay when I woke up, but when you go to bed and you got to get back up in 4 hours, uh, your body feels some type of way. But this is just one of those moments where we'll look back on and we're gonna say, this is when everything fell into place right here. This is when we knew that Kentucky basketball was going to be something special. It's just like I can't wait to play Tennessee. I can't wait to play Arkansas. I can't wait to play Alabama. Like I just say, bring on everybody right now. Oh, we play Duke this year, don't we? Let's go get it, man. Let's just go get it. Go get Rowley, and we need all we need is a huge upside freshman, plenty of age on this team. We gonna see. We are going to see what Coach Pope is able to reel in, see if he can get him to reclassify to for this year's team, and that's just another guy that's going to come in and just going to help the team. Mark, he broke the news on his own that he was going to plan no announcement before the deadline. Oh yeah, that's what we want to hear. Number 9, man. Like we got to get number 9 this year. I think we want it so bad. Someone posted it. Someone posted a picture on Twitter about a scene. I think it was back in 12 when we win. I think it was a picture of like Lexington celebrating and stuff like that. And it made me mad because we're way past that, dude. We're way past that celebration stage that we should have had a long time ago. And I got a feeling that these guys are coming out to play basketball this year at a very high level. And let's get some stuff done. Because first of all, the games are not going to begin when we get another opponent. The games are going to begin once we in practice, and how hard these practices are about to be. I mean, who's going to guard who in practice? Like, really? I mean, who's going to guard who? Are you going to see this? That's good because you could take Robinson in practice, and you could put Butler on him, or you could put Chris on him because I'm pretty sure Butler and Jackson is going to be on. He's going to Jackson, Robinson, and Brea are going to be those guys, and Chris is going to be like, I want to guard Jackson just to make me better. And that's the kind of team that we got right now. If this bunch will come together, play for each other as well as the University of Kentucky, we got a great chance to have a great year. We do, and I really feel like it's good that someone just pointed out how Brea just he sent a text out himself about number 9. So you could tell that these guys are hungry. You could tell that these guys want to just come in here and just do whatever they're asked to do, for the benefit of the team. And because of that, I feel like Kentucky's going to make some noise. Arkansas, look, when we had the boom, Arkansas felt it. When we had the boom, Tennessee felt it. When we had the boom, Alabama felt it. When we had the boom, Auburn felt it. When we had the boom, Florida felt it. They all felt it. Mississippi State felt it. Oh, how all them teams felt the boom. They understand what's going on over here at Kentucky, and they understand that they got to play Kentucky, and this gonna be a dogfight for real. Why come basketball can't just start tomorrow? Like, why come they can't just get on campus and just get started right now? Uh, Kentucky transfer class just jumped to number 4 with Jaxson. What was we at first shot glass? What was the number before that? Butler, Bray, Robinson, Carr, and Williams. I like that. Maybe Allen Moore for a Carr. I don't know. I like both at the 4 a lot. This is going to be fun, Golden Robertson, for real. I'm just curious where we was at before. Hey, Pope may have some open practice for people to come in to watch. All BYU's practices was open. Well, but you know what though? I have to say this though. BYU's practices is open. I don't think they carry the same. I don't think they carry the same intensity as Kentucky's about to. But you never know. He may have that same concept. He may let people come in. That would be how cool would that be to let maybe 50 people in each practice? Can you imagine how long those lines would be if he gets 50 new people every day just to let them come in for practice, or what that would actually look like? People would be people would be outside waiting in line for 10, 12, 15 hours just to go in and watch practice. Practice. You want to go see practice? And I think that's the kind of team that we have. People just want to get in and just want to get a glimpse of them. They just want to see, can I just get a little bit? Can I just get it? So that would be exciting if Pope does actually allow people to come into practices once in a while. I just think it's a matter of no one probably would know when he'll let it unless he announces what days people can come and watch practice. But that would be exciting. I'm not really looking forward to that happening, but you never know. He understands that we as Kentucky fans, we just want to see a quality product on the floor of guys who want to play for Kentucky, guys who want to win a national championship, and guys who know how to get it done. And I think that's exactly what he put together for sure. He just tuned in. How is BBN doing? Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, just tuned in. Brenda, we do my fault, Brenda. I think it's my jet lag kind of reading the comments or whatever. But hey, welcome in. Cat's always underrated. No respect. None whatsoever. And that's okay, though, because, see, we get opportunity now to show everyone who doubted us of who Kentucky really is and the potential that we have for this year. And I like that better. Give us an unranked team. Give us a team that nobody's talking about. But wait for a second. You can't give me a Kentucky team that nobody's talking about, because everybody's talking about Kentucky. We will always be talked about. I don't care what kind of team we got. We can. I don't care. We're always Kentucky. We're always going to be talked about, and that's what's so special about Kentucky. We can have the worst team, and we still gonna get talked about. We're still gonna get TV time because people are always hoping is at that one time that Kentucky just gonna say that Kentucky is back, and because of that, we are always gonna get talked about. And I tell you, Jaxson Robinson, you probably ain't gonna listen to this. You probably ain't gonna hear it. But look, let me tell you something, young fella. If Kentucky's going out there and being successful, people are gonna see you. People are gonna see you. We just gotta make sure that the priority is on Kentucky doing what they're supposed to do. And as long as that's happening, the cameras are gonna find you, the reporters are gonna find you, the TVs is gonna find you. All that's gonna fall into place. The scouts are gonna find you. Let's just make sure that Kentucky is taking care of Kentucky business. How about that? We gotta take care of Kentucky business first, and everything else with the players will fall into place. And if you want, hey, just like I told Ansley, you you about to be a rock star, young man. You don't understand, but you are. And if Kentucky is that good, believe me, you ain't gotta try to reach out. You ain't gotta try to get people's attention. It's just gonna be there. And I think that's the joy of what Kentucky basketball is all about. If you show up and if you show out as a team, everything else is gonna fall into place because people are going to know your name. That's for sure. Let's see, Robinson is the chosen one. Golden says, anyone think Coleman would come? I think he would be the best fit at 4 for a Mark Pope offense. Don't think we need him, but man, that would be nice. I got to look up that Coleman guy to see who that is. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. We have an older and experienced team that is going to be good. And as AFIO, that is exactly what we wanted an older team. We got an older team, and now let's see what happens and let's see how this all goes down. Don't open plastic; it would hurt. It would hurt. Oh, don't open practice; it would hurt the team. I mean, I don't see practice opening very often. It may once in a while, but as far as Coleman, okay, I'm gonna look that up. Okay, thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Okay, Golden. Yeah, I mean, as far as like opening up practice, I think those things are going to be kept on lock and key. I really do. And as a fan, I wish I can go in and watch practice. That would be awesome. But as long as I know my guys are in that gym, locked in, fighting, crying, bleeding, whatever it takes, man, to get better as a team and to grow, this is going to be a lot of fun. And I think are on notice teams are on notice about what Kentucky is putting together over here, what they have put together. Because we're not really putting together anything else. We put together our team. We just gonna add one more piece, one more little salt, or maybe it's pepper, or maybe what I'm saying. Maybe it's a little garlic, maybe it's something. We may have one more little thing to add to the pot, but overall, Kentucky has his team, and if they don't get anybody else from here on out, if he just leaves that open for a walk in, or for whatever, Kentucky has his team, and Kentucky has enough pieces in place that we can go win a championship in year one up under Coach Pope. Because it's not crazy to imagine that is possible to being able to do. Angel, how you doing, Miss Wilson? Excited for for this basketball season. Go BBN, love our team and our Commonwealth of Kentucky. Absolutely, Angel. Thank you so much for that comment. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah, he would be a good fit, Golden. So I'm definitely gonna have to go look that guy up, and I'm gonna have to go see some highlights from him and everything. Uh, I'm so over having a young team going against 24, 26 year old men and them just handling us. Look, if it's one thing I'm looking for this year more than ever, it's just not getting abused. Like, I get it. We had some good 5-star guys, young freshmen. You know, we had Reed, we had Dillingham. We've had a lot over the last few years. But let's be honest. We've been a team in the last few years that, while we won some good ball games, I still feel like if we would have had some older guys on the team, we had Antonio and we had Mitchell. But I think overall, if we just had an older team, these teams that just came in and just played bully ball against us, and they know they could. The older guys knew they could. They knew that they can come in and just play bully ball against us. And we got older guys now that when they walk on the floor, besides just walking on the floor at Rupp Arena for the first time, our guys ain't gonna walk on the floor with no jitters. I guys gonna understand what it means to walk on the floor and tip it up and let's play ball at the college level. And that's what experience is going to do for the Kentucky Wildcats this year. I don't think we're going to see a lot of games where we go out and we allow teams to come out and just the first 5 minutes of the ball game just make us look like we don't belong. I think we're going to come out from the tip, and I think we're going to know how to play basketball as a team and as an older, mature group of guys out there on the floor. That's going to make a difference. I mean, all these little things we just been watching as fans. We just been saying to ourselves, hey, like, why do we gotta, we've always said, hey, what's gonna happen in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the ball game? Are we gonna dig ourselves a hole? I don't think we're gonna go to that this year. I think we're gonna make people dig themselves a hole, and I think we're gonna put people in a bind that's gonna cause teams that just lose hope. And after they lose hope, then Pope is gonna come in and says, let's finish them, guys. This is some Mortal Kombat. Let's finish them. Let's take care of this for real. So it's definitely going to be excited. Uh, does Pope bring us back to being the golden standard of college basketball again? We're I I think so. I think with the team that he's brought in, and it doesn't bother me that he hasn't brought in no like extremely high profile players that is transferred away from their schools. I like what he has done. I like how he brought in the right pieces. Everyone has their little thing that they can contribute to the team, and it makes everybody better. And all the teams are going to have to guard us 1 through 5. You got Williams, who's not going to be an outside threat, but Williams can go down low and he can bang with the biggest. He can bang with them. Or Williams, he can focus on his defensive game. I mean, you don't be defensive player as much as he did just to come to Kentucky and then just stop playing defense. He's gonna bring that defensive game with him. If you think if you think Ensley ain't gonna move without the basketball, then you're wrong. If you think Chris is not gonna get in people's head, then you're wrong. If you think Butler's not gonna lock down on defense, then you're wrong. If you think Brea is not gonna hit the outside shot, then you're wrong. If you don't think Garrison is not gonna put people's balls on the backboard when he blocks it, then you're wrong. I mean, these are all guys that have went out there and did what they do, and they're gonna bring that to Kentucky, and this is gonna be elevated because of their environment. They always say big people play big in big games. Well, we got some guys that's gonna elevate their games, and they're gonna play at a much higher level each ball game for the Kentucky Wildcats. And the team that we see the first ball game towards the middle of the ball game, in the middle of the season, is going to be a totally different team. And they're going to game. And when it matters the most, we're going to set the standards of how college basketball should be played here at Kentucky. And that's knocking people off and letting them know that you never had a chance in the first place. I don't know why you stepped on the floor with us, because we're going to smack you fast and hard and often. So we're going to take all hope away that you have no chance to win in this ball game. And that's exactly how it should be. I still think they would rank Kentucky low, and I'm okay with them ranking Kentucky low, Miles. I really do. I don't have an issue with that, because we need to play with a chip on our shoulder, and I don't want us to get to the point where Kentucky's number 5 in the country now. Maybe we ain't got so much to play for. Maybe we ain't got to play hard. No, I want our guys to be in a position where we just getting disrespected, and all we do, we just go, we keep our mouth shut. We keep our mouth shut, and we go out on the basketball court, and we put our actions into play by just taking teams and just saying you never had a chance. We're the Kentucky Wildcats. That's disrespectful for you stepping on the court with us, because you know what was going to happen in the beginning. And I think that's the kind of teams that Coach Pope is putting together, that he has put together this year in order to do just that and show people that the Cats are back. I'm curious on who the starting 5 would be with all the talent we have. Well, that's interesting. I think I can call the 5, and I don't know. I'm not a smart guy. For me, I think the starting 5 is going to be Brea, Butler, Robinson, Carr, and Williams. I think that's going to be. I think that's going to be the what's name right there. Yeah, I like for our guys to be. I like for our guys to be ranked low. Don't um, don't put me in the top 10. I'm okay with that. No, I mean, it looks good. It looks good on paper. The number 10, number 10 in the nation, the Wildcats come to town. That's okay. We don't need no number beside our name, because the more you disrespect us, the more we gonna want it. Period. More the less you give us the love, the more we gonna show you guys who we really are as a team. It would be it would I would hate Coleman go to the Kansas. I would hate to see Dickerson and Coleman. That would be tough front court. Well, we definitely gonna see. I mean, with Williams and with Garrison, I don't know if we bring another big man like that. I'm definitely gonna go look him up and actually see who he is. No chance goes to, because they already have Adams for the 4 role. Adams, he's still sticking around. Huh? I feel like I feel like he's been at Kansas for like 15 years already. He just keeps hanging around. But hey, he's a big dude. We can still. Well, we ain't got to play him, but I hope we get a chance to maybe meet him in March, so we can actually go out there and dominate them too as well. That would be nice. Um, I think these guys are going to give it all they got, all they have, something to prove. We got something to prove, man. We do. We got something to prove. Because people are gonna keep throwing up. Well, you guys ain't got no big time players. That's okay. We got the pieces that belong here at Kentucky, and we got guys who want to come in and who want to win ball games and is hungry and looking for somebody to put a little bit more respect on their name. And then that's exactly um, That's exactly what we're going to do for sure. Um, let's see what we got. Oh, I agree, shot glass. That would be awesome. I think yep, no chance. So this is going to be a very very fun year. I want to see because this is one of them. Um, this is one of the moments where I think we should try to. Hi, Rick Brown. Glad you made it. Uh, Nothing like it, Carl Privet. Hey, Rick, thanks for coming to the show. Pam, good to see you. Okay, thank you so much. It really is. Um, if it feels it feels good to be back off vacation. No, it doesn't. I would be lying if I said it feels good to be back off vacation because no, it doesn't. It wasn't the vacation that I thought it would be, but for sure, it felt good to get away. It had some things going on from the very beginning that just threw everything off, and it never seemed to get back on pace for being a vacation that we hoped it would be. Kentucky has put the basketball world on notice. The Wildcats are back. I think so too. I think the Wildcats are definitely making some noise. I think everyone now is like, okay, Coach Pope. No one really knew what he would do. People was kind of waiting to see how he would go about this whole transfer portal thing at Kentucky, and I think he nailed it. Matter of fact, I think it's about time that we give Coach Pope a boom for what he did. Countdown for boom. Three, two, one. Boom for Coach Pope. Because that guy put together a team that I think is going to go out and going to be very, very good and going to cause a lot of coaches and a lot of players a lot of headaches because they're not going to figure out. Coach Pope is going to throw so much at these teams. Thank you. He's going to throw so much stuff at these teams that these teams are going to run out of options. Like, I cannot wait to go down to Knoxville. I cannot wait to go to Alabama. I just can't wait to play these guys. It's just going to be so much fun for real. Coach Pope is doing, and he definitely deserves all the booms. Thank you guys so much, man, for giving him a boom. Stoops is a good coach. I'm glad we didn't lose him. Yep. I mean, on the I think now that we kind of got our guy for basketball, eventually we're going to start moving into some football. Talking about football, getting ready for that. I think as the days move towards summer ball, or getting ready for guys to come back on campus, and starting back practice and everything, we'll definitely get back into some football. But yes, Coach Pope definitely deserves all the booms for what he did. Um, Matter of fact, his whole coaching staff, because we heard from Ansley, is it was just um, it wasn't even Coach who actually reached out to him. I think it was J- uh, who was it? Fuga that reached out to him. It was another coach that reached out that actually reached out to him. So this is boom boom out go the lights. We just gonna just Kentucky's just gonna just we're gonna run guys out of the gym this year, and not because we're just this high profile team, but because of the depth that we got. Like, we just gonna just keep throwing. We're gonna just keep throwing ammunition at you. We gonna just throwing. We gonna hey we gonna just keep shelling you, and you're not gonna know what hit you. As soon as you think you got Kentucky, we gonna unload the bench with guys with fresh legs, guys that is hungry, guys that says I'm in the ball game. I'm gonna make the best of my time and my minutes, and I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna play at a high profile game every single time that I touch the floor. And I think that's going to be the difference for sure. Was out the window when the season starts. Everyone says they would give them time to get it together, but when it hits a little scared, you know what? Let me see what I want to see what this comment right here says. What's this right here? Let me see what this right here says. I just kind of noticed it. Runner said, "This is Jimmy Caldwell's brother up in Richmond, Virginia. Just want to let you know that common sense goes out the window when the season starts. Everyone says they will give him time to get it together, but when he hits a little skid, you know what happens." I think, I mean, I can understand why you say that, Ronald. Absolutely. I don't think that's no different than any coach in America. When they come in with a lot of hype and then maybe things don't go always like we wanted to. I think all fan bases are like that too, to a degree. But I really think that this year, I really feel in my and I hope I'm wrong. And thanks for the comment too, Ronald. I really hope that the fan base is going to be patient if we do hit a skid. That maybe things are not going as good as we want them to go. I hope everyone's going to be patient. Everyone's not going to start calling for Pope to get fired and why do we hire this guy for? we got to be patient too. We got to understand that this is still year one. And while we still feel like we got a good team out there, a really good team, we got a really good team put together. And while we really feel like that this team right here can do something special, don't get down on the team because we may, if we go through a rough patch where we may be trying to figure things out and trying to really get, trying to really put all the pieces together of what we're trying to do. First of all, I really think Coach Pope is too smart, and he's going to be able to make those adjustments and those changes needed in game time to help our team to be a better team than just than just saying just go, 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 shoot, shoot. I think it's going to be much deeper than that, and because of that, I think we're going to make those adjustments when we realize that hey, this ain't working, and we're going to play more. We're going to play more than just man to man. We're going to press. We're going to play zone. We're going to throw so many different things at teams that I think we will find something each ball game that will stick. We might not be able to play zone every ball game, and we might have to go man to man, or we might not be able to play man to man and play zone every ball game. But we're gonna have to press full court. There's a lot of different things that we're gonna do this year because of who Coach Pope is. That's going to allow us to see. We're going to figure out what sticks for this particular ball game, and we'll let the next ball game take care of itself. And I really think that's going to be the advantage of us having those long skids of where we can't figure this out, because I think we're going to figure things out in ball games at halftime and come out and make the necessary changes that will allow us to be an effective team out on the floor and get those wins and close teams out when it really doesn't really look like that we will be like that. Uh, I think they would give Pope the support. He's there for the love of the school and know that he will give it his all. Yeah, so I think a lot of fans is going to be patient in year one, but I think we got the team that it's going to be fun. We're going to be that crowd that we're going to be rooting. That the cameras are going to be showing the crowd all the ball game, because we're just going to be completely into the game, and it's going to be loud and it's going to be rowdy, and that's how it should be at Rupp Arena. We shouldn't let teams come in and fans are sitting on their hands. We should come in and let them know that they're playing in the top tier of college basketball, the best arena in college basketball, and we got to put the fear of them just from the fans itself, and then the players on the court. They're gonna run them out the court and tell them that you should have never came here to play anyway. Where's Peanut? I'm not sure where Peanut's at tonight. Hopefully he jumps in. I wasn't really. It's just for Pam. I wasn't really sure if I was going to go live tonight, only because I had like a 13-hour, about a 15-hour day, flying, airport, setting, whatever. So I wasn't sure if my body was going to be up to it just today, because when I went on vacation, my body just was no good. It was just in shutdown mode completely. But yeah, we definitely got to be ready for this year. I think this year is going to be a lot of fun and everything. For sure, I agree, but most reclass aren't 6'8", and plays like a guard. That's going to be interesting, man. Boom, boom. I am voting for you to be our number one cheerleader. Okay, Ronald. Thank you for that. Go, go, Cats. Let's get them. Let's go get the Cats for sure. Appreciate that. Mike, you deserve a big boom on yourself for all the effort you put into the channel. So thank you. Man, look, you guys have just been there for me so much. And I told myself there's no way that we get Robinson, we get the booms, and I just don't get up because I'm tired. I can sleep after this, okay? I'll sleep after this. But for right now, we Kentucky fans, and we got our guy, and we excited for what just happened. Go Cats. That's what I care. I'm excited and ready for the season. I take our 12 we have now. And that's right, Robert. It doesn't, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who's going to fill that last spot. I really think that he's really going to I really think he's going to take his time to really make sure he get the right piece for that. But I think now we can take a sigh of relief knowing that we got Jaxson, and now whatever happens now is just kind of, I guess, extra icing on the cake, I guess you could say, because getting Robinson, we pretty much did that by getting icing on the cake, and I feel like the 12 that we got. Oh man, dude, I tell you, just the playing time. If there's ever been a time that we hope that Pope keeps his philosophy, and says, I'm not going to overplay people every ball game, and he's going to spread the minutes around, then I think we're going to have fresh legs. If we do that, we're going to have fresh legs going into the new year, into January and February. And while teams are playing guys 35, 40 minutes a ball game, I don't think I don't think Kentucky's going to do that, and I think that's going to be a huge plus for us as well too, to be able to do that. Uh, Thanks, Pam. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Bro, we got 10 legit starters. We do. That's my point. Like we got 10 starters. Uh and it's just one of those things. Like, where do we go from here? Like, who do we get? Who comes off the bench? Who starts? It's just gonna be fun. And I think the fun thing about it is that something that we've been saying for a while is just like who's going to be our starters. And I said the day before. When I went live, when I was in the airport, it's like we didn't have a response from Jaxson at that time. But we're ready to get either a word that we're going to get Jaxson, or we're not going to get Jaxson, or we're ready to get somebody, just so we can go ahead and just move into phase two. And I mentioned all the players. I didn't even mention Carr. Carr's going to shoot the lights out from outside. I mean, this is just going to be really, really good. I mean, you can't. If I'm going to mention a player, then I got to mention all the players. You know what I'm saying? I got to mention all of them. And and then somebody said, someone mentions Carr, and then I'm like, well, I kind of forgot about him too. Um, I love Carr too, but man, I was thinking the same about Alomar. I mean, people gonna sleep on if you go watch Alomar play, Ansley play, you're gonna see that he just continues to move without the basketball, and he's always just like. And then when people, of course, with me doing the interview of him, if you haven't watched the video of that too, make sure you go check that out too. I had a chance to interview Ansley Alomar. But one thing about him is though that I realized is that when he shot the three, people forgot that he was even running around, and by the time they realized that he was free and he was wide open, it was too late. He'd already scored. He'd already knocked down the three. So while he may be on paper, he may be kind of down the line of the talent that we have this year. I still don't think, and I'm not saying it because I interviewed, because I felt like this in the get go. I still feel like he's going to be one of those guys that people are going to sleep on, and he's going to come in and he's going to be that guy that, wow, we didn't really expect that. Wow, this guy is better than advertised, and I feel like we're going to get that out of Ansley, because I think he, at this level, coming from FDU, coming up to Kentucky, I think he also has something to prove, and he has wanted to be a Wildcat since he was a little kid. So now he's living his dream, and I think every opportunity that he gets, he's definitely gonna take advantage of it. That's for sure. I hope so. They are going to beat the crap out of each other. Just so much talent and many sharpshooters. Practice is just going to be fun. It really, like, I would love to go to a practice. Like, I think I would. And sometimes I think I would almost rather go to a practice in a ball game, because they know that these guys are like when you get out on the floor, like, you're out there. You know what I'm saying? You know that you're not going to play the whole game. You know that you're not going to get 40 minutes this ball game. But in practice is going to determine who's out there on that floor the most, or who's going to be out there, to begin the ball game, or whatnot. So those practices are going to be so hard. Like, you're going to get out of practice, and all thing you want to do is sleep. They not even want to go out and spend the NIL money, because they want to go to sleep. That's how hard practice is going to be. Um, let's see. I don't know if I've been this hyped up for basketball season to come. The Big Blue Spirit is alive in all of us right now. I think we're Gary. I think you're exactly right, and I know that we still got to go through football season, and I know we still all rooting for Mark Stoops and the football team. But if we're really being honest, and I know that there's some real big football diehard guys out there. I love football, and I'm definitely looking forward to the season. But I think if we're all being really, really serious, I think everyone's just kind of waiting, and everyone talking about practice. Practice? We're talking about practice with the famous quote, "Go Don." I know you always throw it out there. Appreciate it. We talking about practice? It's gonna be fun. It really is. It's gonna be fun. Uh, a practice will be a good reunion time for all of us. That would be fun right there, Jerry and Jerry. Hey Jerry, also I just want to send some prayers out to Jerry and his family. He's going through a lot with his daughter right now, and if you guys, if you pray, make sure you send up a prayer for Jerry and his family, for his daughter, and everything. She's in the hospital, so we definitely got you in our hearts, Jerry. We're definitely praying for for a miracle, for your daughter, and we're all here with you. So the BBN is just right there reaching out to you, and we love you, man, for real. So um, definitely hope that that she pulls through. Thank you so much, Jerry. So yeah, it's just gonna be practice. I can't get over that, Doc. Thank you, bro. That's a famous quote. We all know it. Practice. We talking about practice. Uh, I love me some Patino. I can't wait to play those guys, man. That's gonna be fun to play uh, on Rick Pitino. That's for sure. Pamela is he under the Rick Pitino coaching tree? Probably so. Press. See, I mean, man, dude, look, man, look. When we love our basketball, we love our football, we love our University of Kentucky. But one thing we do know, man, is just supporting each other and just reaching out and just being there for each other. And I think that's what the loyal BBN family is about. That's what this show is about family. And we come together and we love, what I'm saying, we love our sports. But I think when one of our own is hurting and going through some things, I think we all want to reach out and just give our support and and just show that we're there for the individual for sure when times like that come. So definitely that's what makes this show so dang on good is because of that. So prayers definitely for you, Jerry, uh, for sure. Hey, Big Mike Jaxson Robinson completes the puzzle. Mark Pope is amazing how he came here with no roster and now has us a top 15. JJ, you hit it on the head, man. That is it. No, everyone just kind of sat back and just wanted to just see really what Pope was really going to do once he came here to Kentucky and what the outlook was going to look. And he just came in to be like, "Hey, I'm at Kentucky. I'm about to kill it in day one. I just am." And he went out and he put together a team that we can all be satisfied with and that we can all be happy with. Of course, we live in a world where you're not going to make everybody happy. And people who, even though we got Jackson, people still gonna be like, "Well, I wish we would have got Lanier," and well, we didn't get this player. I wish we would have got him. At the end of the day, man, what I realize about this is that Coach Pope ain't gonna make everybody happy, but he understands the mission of what's going on, and he goes out there and he keeps Kentucky first in his heart, like we know he will. If he can get the guys to completely buy in to Kentucky first, then we got a good team. And those guys who just will hate and not say I didn't want this guy when we start winning these ball games, then you don't have the right to come up and say I'm a Kentucky fan, um, because you wasn't really supporting. But I think we're doing good. I think overall, I think Coach Pope and his staff is getting the support that they need. Harlan County in the house tonight. Thanks for joining in, Donald. Appreciate it. I think overall, I think the BBN is behind Coach Pope. I think they're going to be patient with the process, but I really think that we're going to come out from day one, and we're going to set the gold standard for college basketball, and we're going to get back to playing Kentucky basketball, and that is about just making people realize that you have awoken a sleeping giant once a well. We all brothers and sisters. Yep, there we go. I agree with you, Carl, right there. You hit it as well too. You're saying we're all God's sons and daughters. So that is very big to me as well too. So I believe that. So yes, amen to that, David. Um, but I'm excited, man. So can I tell you guys? I know it's like 50 minutes into the video. I want to see witness some magic this year. I think we're on our way to that right now. I really think we're on our way to seeing some magic this year, and to be able to put that banner back up at Kentucky and just show just really how good our Wildcats really are at playing basketball. I guess I should have did this a long time ago. I guess it's too late now, so my apologies for this. as well. You guys know I just be forgetting, man. Tonight tonight I'm gonna blame it on the jet lag for forgetting to do something. Don't forget to like that button if you will. Subscribe if you haven't already. If it's your first time, please hit that button. I appreciate it very, very much. Let's see, share to a group. My apologies. So I want to tell you guys about my vacation just a little bit. It started off on the wrong foot completely. It didn't really. Where's that at right there? See where that's at. See where that's at right here. Tell you guys how the vacation started off on the wrong foot. So, so you guys know that I went to the Philippines, and we went to the airport. Remember, my buddy, we went to the airport um, to check in for our flights. And as we give our passports, they're looking at us. Well, they're not looking at us, but they're looking at in the system for us. Do you think Pope is? I get right to that, okay, Curry. So remind me of that. We get to the airport and they take our passports and they're putting us in the system. And right before they're done, they said, can we see your Easy Pass? And we like, what is an Easy Pass? They said, oh, to get into the Philippines, you need an Easy Pass. So we was like, well, we didn't know about the Easy Pass. So the lady that was checking me in, she said, don't worry. She said, I'm gonna go ahead and check you in. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a ticket, and you could just go get your Easy Pass because they won't let you in the country without it. So I said, cool. So my buddy, the lady checking him in, she wouldn't give him, she wouldn't give him a pass. She told him that he had to go get his Easy Pass and then come back to the window to get his ticket. So no problem. We had somebody to take us about a 2-minute walk around the corner just to get it. We get up to the counter and we look at the guy and say, hey, we need to get an Easy Pass because we're going to Manila. We didn't realize this until we actually evaluated it after the fact. He looked at the guy next to him and said, oh, okay, sure. I'll get you an Easy Pass. He said, that's 5 KD, which is $15 a piece. So we give him the money. He takes the money. He just throws it. He just kind of takes the money. He puts it back on the counter. He doesn't even put it up under the desk or nothing. So he prints out this piece of paper that has this barcode on it that's about this big. Cool. We got our stuff. We go back over. We get his tickets. We get through TSA. We go to sit down, and he emails his friends, and he's like, "Hey, why didn't you tell me that I needed a Easy Pass before coming to the airport?" So they told him, "Oh, no problem. Just go online and just fill out the form and just download it, and you'll get a barcode, and it's free." They told us that the barcode was free. So before we even get on the plane, the guys who took our money, they lied to us and made us pay $30 for these passes that was supposed to be free. So I don't even want to tell you what country they from. But anyway, so we started off so that whole time waiting for the plane, we're angry because these guys had definitely lied to us about paying for this thing. We were supposed to download it and get it for free. So, but we got our thing, so no problem. Fast forwarding, we fly. We get to Manila. We waiting in line in customs. We get up to the window. Both of us get up to the window at the same time. They take our passports and they said, "Where's your Easy Pass at?" "Oh, no problem. Here's our Easy Pass right here." Cool. We gave him our Easy Pass. He looked at it. He looked up at us and says, "What is this?" And I said, "That's my Easy Pass." He said, "No, this is not an Easy Pass." He said, "Where'd you get this from?" I said, "I got it from the airport in Kuwait." He said, "Well, they lied to you and they just robbed you and they didn't even give you the right paperwork. This is not an Easy Pass. I'm gonna need you to get out of line, go get on your phone, find Wi-Fi, get on the phone, and download and get you an Easy Pass." So we had to spend another 45 minutes trying to get Wi-Fi, trying to get trying to get this Easy Pass. Then we had to get back in line just to get through TSA. That was no, they ain't. He said they from America. No, they not from America. Believe me. Somebody said they from America. He said they from America. So they had took our money, $30, to get a piece of paper that was worth nothing. It was worthless. And we ended up having to download the thing. We got a barcode for free, and they scanned us in, and they let us do the what's the name? This is day one. This is day one. So we go to our Airbnb, which is really nice, a really nice area, and so we get the Airbnb. uh, So we said, hey, we're gonna go out tonight. Okay, cool, no problem. We're gonna go out tonight because here in Kuwait they don't serve alcohol. I don't drink, but he drinks alcohol. He said, hey, we're gonna go out. We're gonna get some drinks. We're gonna have fun, or whatever. So he had one of his he had a friend that was here in Kuwait. So she had actually moved back to the Philippines. So he actually met up with her at the club. So we was all there. It was her birthday. They was celebrating. Everything was going on. So I told him, say, hey man, I'm sleepy. He's a big club guy. I'm not a club guy. I said, hey, I'm gonna go back to the what's name. I'm gonna go back to the hotel and I'm gonna go to sleep. So he said, cool, no problem. So I get in a taxi. They order me a taxi. I get in a taxi. I go back to the room. I said, hey, just give me a call when you get ready to come back because you don't have a key. I got the key. So I'm waiting. I go to sleep. I'm waiting. I get a big bang at the door. I'm like, oh, he's here. Good. Why didn't he call me? He when I opened the door, he came in the hotel room in the B&B and he was mad. Like I've never seen him so angry ever. He come back in the hotel room and he was just screaming like, dude, like I can't freaking believe they did this to me. So I guess in a foreign country, but hey, we never really thought this though. He went to sleep in the taxi cab, in a legit taxi. He went to sleep in it. He said, man, they pulled over on the side of the road while he was asleep. The driver got out of the car and opened up his door. Hey, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. I'm having car trouble. I'm having car trouble. You gotta get out. You gotta get out. He said it. He jumped out of the car on the side of the highway. Didn't know where he was at. This was his first time coming. He didn't know where he was at all. He jumped out of the car. The driver ran back around the car and got back in the driver's seat and pulled off. The driver because he was sleeping so hard, the driver had stole both his phones and got him out of the car and pulled off. We spent the whole week. That was day one. We spent the whole week with no phone. The driver he stole his iPhone and his Android, and he had no phone the whole week. Apple wouldn't help him. The phone company here wouldn't help him. So we started off day one really, really bad. And I'm like, man, I felt bad because I'm supposed to be his wingman. So why would I leave him? So I let a guy fall just because I was sleepy. So yes, I'm a bad guy. And I just got to nothing easy about that pass, nothing at all. So from that point, I made sure that I always stayed with him whenever he actually went out and wanted to have fun. But it rained so much that we really didn't really have a chance. But for me, the highlight of my trip was I got to go to it's called the Santiago Fort, which was a lot of Americans was actually held. A lot of Americans and Filipinos as well during World War II were held at this camp, and they was tortured and stuff like that. And I'm gonna post. I'm trying to put together a little video, but they have this white cross of this oversized grave, and they buried 600 people in that one spot. And when you see the spot, you're gonna be like, oh my god. But we got to see the dungeons and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely look forward to actually posting that video. But I would definitely go back again for sure, just to have a good time. But it was a learning experience. It didn't go as way that we wanted to go just because we got robbed twice and we never really could really get back on our feet and really kind of recover from that. But I definitely will go back again to have fun because I really think it's a fun country, and under the right circumstances for real. So let's get back. Wouldn't be shocked if the 13th guy is young and red shirts. That could be. That could be something as well too. Yeah, that's terrible, man, James. That is. So the whole week. So I actually came back to Kuwait, and he's actually in Thailand right now with no phones. He bought an Apple phone, but because of how Apple is and how hard it is to reset things, he had no phone. So he doesn't have his computer, and we don't remember passwords very often. But everything's a two-way verification now. So he can't ask for a verification because he doesn't have a phone and he can't get into his email. So all of that is just, and even if he resets his password for his email at a random computer, he still has no way to do a two-way verification. So he's got to spend another week in Thailand with no telephone. But he knows people there as well too, so he'll be okay. Peanut, Aaron Torres confirmed John and Ellen Calipari did, in fact, get matching Andy Griffin haircuts. I got to go see that for sure. Only Aaron Torres will report that. But hey, man, Kentucky just picking up Robinson, man, that really did a lot for the program today, to continue to move the needle in the right way. Coach Pope is sitting back at his couch right now. He should be. I don't know if he drinks or not, but he's probably sipping on something nice tonight just to say we did it, guys, and now let's get to work for next season. I'm so happy that we got Robinson. I think we're all very happy about that for sure. I'm terrible at knowing passwords. I'm terrible at I mean, who really and I asked him, I said, hey man, hey man, do you remember your family members' phone number? Man, I don't remember my phone number. All of it's in the phone, and we don't remember things anymore. Your question. I think let me make sure if I remember this, Kerry. I think you asked about, do you think Coach Pope is done? Um, Honestly, I'm not sure. We still got one more slot. He could bring somebody in the red shirt just to start grooming them and getting them ready for next year, year after next or whatever. But I think the biggest thing that take away from whether or not Coach Pope is done or not, I think as fans, I think we're okay with where we at, and I don't think we're going to be sitting on our seat waiting to necessarily. I mean, of course, it's going to be interesting to see what he does with his last scholarship or whatever. But I don't really think that. I don't really think fans are really just going to be like, okay, who we getting, who we getting, who we getting, who we getting. I think we're okay now with what we got, and anything else after that is just going to be more icing on the cake. But I'm not really sure what he's going to do with that pick. He said he's going to be very careful about how he uses it. I mean, if we get Wooga, oh my, I mean, we got if we get Wooga, how do you do? How do you play all these guys? Now, if you get Wooga, it does draw a little concerns. It really does. I mean, let's just be real, Don. If you get him, oh man, how do you do that? I mean, now you're talking about guys only playing like 9 minutes a ball game. You know what I mean? Could you imagine us being so good that guys only have to play about no more than 10 minutes a ball game? Um, Hey, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. I'm glad they got everybody who got the shirts, the coins, and everything like that. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I never expected to do any of that. I never expected to really. 𝐂𝐤𝐿 is still a cat. Yeah, he ain't probably coming back to Kentucky. I doubt if he comes back to UK. I really, really do. That would be. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in Arkansas with Cal. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me at all. It doesn't look like he's leaning towards that at all. But there's no telling where he's going to end up at. But I mean, that would be we were. I mean, we're stacked, man. Like when I look at the team as a whole, and there might be some more guys out there that maybe, well, we don't have a home yet. Let's just go to Kentucky. I'm okay with that, but I really feel good about where we at as a team. And I don't think we really need to. I mean, we probably don't have a whole lot of money left. Probably, I think probably just do the whole bank at Robinson, which is okay. Teams are doing it these days, and if, we're no different, and we're gonna have to accept that's just kind of how it's gonna have to be moving forward. What I'm saying? From this day forward, we're just going to it's going to have to be one or two players on your team that you're just going to have to just unload the checkbook and just to get them to come just to get them to come and play minutes. I brought to mature players. These young men know they are at UK first, and I think that's what's going to be so important about this, Johnny, is that I think these guys all understand. They see Kentucky. They've been at other schools. They see how much Kentucky is in the news. These teams are like, well, we did something. Why come we're not being talked about? But definitely, um, these young men, they understand what's going on. They understand that that Kentucky is that school. They know that Kentucky is the gold standard of college basketball, and if they come in And if they do the right thing, then things will definitely go the right way for them too. Help UK, help you. By making UK great this year, you're only helping yourself that much more. If you want the cameras on you, let's be good here at Kentucky this year, and the cameras will follow you no matter where you go at. And that's a fact. And I think we all can agree on that. Pope ain't no sellout. Truth. For real. 𝐂𝐫𝐿 where I'm not sure where is that one of the somebody that watches the show, Dave. My apologies for not knowing that we got two platoons now. Not that we'll play platoon, but we got two legit studs at each position. And I think that's the hey Peanut, it's good to see you. I think that's really the big thing right there is just the depth that we have, and that we could just keep running. We could just keep running people in and out, like the whole ball game, just to be able to say, hey, we're really playing basketball. We're really doing this. We can play 5-on-5 in practice, unlike Calipari. We gonna man. You got to have guys set on a like. If you really just put this into perspective of how many guys we got that can actually play basketball, that can actually be a starter on most teams for sure. And if you just think about that, you can only have 5 guys on the floor. 10 guys practicing at a time. Think about those other 3 that's going to be on the floor just waiting. Dude, we got some serious depth, man. Like for sure. We got some serious depth. And I think that is so crucial. That is so crucial for moving forward. It's just how we can just run people back and forth in the ball game with fresh legs. I don't think any other team in the SEC is really going to be able to really do that on that level. And for people to sit back and say, well, it's just Mark Pope. Mark Pope nailed it, man. He gets my boom. He does. I know we gave Robinson a boom, and that's rightfully so. But we got to give Coach Pope that boom for sure. He has definitely earned that 100% all the way, and I think that's so crucial for us to never forget, as far as really just how important, or what Mark Pope is doing already in year one, just really making it now. It's on now. Oh, it's on now. It is, and this is the joy. This is the joy of college basketball right here. Is that we're on, and we're making things happen in year one under Coach Pope. I'm excited. Who you guys have as a starting 5? If you was a coach right now, who would you start right now? Like everyone's going to have I think it's kind of obvious of who's going to start. Um, but to me, it's always going to be who finishes the ball game, who had that hot hand, who was doing the most for us during the ball game. That's going to be able to make sure that we can close the ball game out, that we can close teams out, and that we can win ball games for sure without any Western. I like Christopher, but Lamont was priority before him when he was recruited. I look for Butler to start. I'm not even going to lie to you. When you take a coach, we take a whole coaching staff and get on a plane and go get somebody to commit without even coming to visit the campus. You gotta say to yourself, while you still got to go to practice and you still got to perform and you still got to show up and you still got to fight for what you got. I still think it's kind of hard not to. I think it's kind of hard not to actually say that Butler probably is going to be a starting. Ashland, Kentucky, in the house. Welcome in, all you guys. For wherever you guys, I just realized that all those Tennessee trolls are absent tonight. Hey, they're not here tonight because they understand. They understand what just happened. They crawl back into their hole because these guys are getting ready to go. I like these comments coming in for the starting lineups. Butler, Robinson, Brea, Card, Williams, Butler, Robinson, Cobra, and all the little piggy trolls too. So all those guys. Pope just did a really good interview with Paul Feinberg and Destin. I haven't had a chance to go look for it. Somebody share it to me. I'm definitely going to sit down later today to actually watch that video for sure. I kind of read the transcript a little bit, but I liked it, and I just want to hear him say it as well too. Just unfortunately, our plane today coming back from the Philippines to Bahrain didn't have Wi-Fi. Going, we had Wi-Fi, but coming back, I was kind of disappointed because I kind of figured, all the planes are going Wi-Fi now, and for this plane not to have it,
I was kind of disappointed about it as well too. Um, let's see, Paris, Kentucky here. Absolutely. You can always give your wherever you from. You can always give a shout out for your hometown. And if I see it, and if I'm in a position to call it out, I definitely call out wherever you're watching from because I just appreciate you guys coming on and just watching. Oh yeah, it's on now. I don't care who starts. Let's just go win. Number 9, go catch. I kind of feel the same way as you, Mark. But it's going to be interesting just to see these guys fight for position, fight for time on the floor. This is fun, man. How can you not be excited about Kentucky basketball with everything that's going on right now? This is going to be really, really fun. Sean says Butler, Brea, Robinson, Carr, Williams. I I think that's probably a consensus. I kind of think that's going to be the lineup. Um, for sure. But the thing about these guys is, think about Butler. He still got Crystal to watch over. Brea, Robinson, Carr, all these guys. They understand that if I'm not balling and if I'm not playing at a high level, the guy behind me, man, yes, he is right there waiting to go. Wickliffe, Kentucky here, Paducah, Kentucky area. Welcome in, James. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, what's up, James? Cool. Um, Repping Lebanon, Kentucky. Okay, cool. I just turned down an interview there. The country Lebanon. I turned down an interview. Somebody wanted me to interview a job for Lebanon, but I turned it down. Uh, but I found out later that I should I should have interviewed for that job. So I'm kind of sticking myself in the stomach now that I did interview for it. At least interview for it. Um, we definitely got some butt to kick. That's for sure. Somerset in the house, right down about Bowling Green. Okay, Lexington. I'm on campus. Uh, King Critical. Are you a student at Lexington? Do you work on campus or what? Please share the details. Do not be shy. Absolutely. Uh, but I really think that like the lineup, the team that we're going to rep in Lemon. Okay, I really think the lineup is really going to be really fun this year, for sure. Let's see this right here. Sorry about this, guys. I always forget to do this, but I'm blaming it on jet lag tonight. That's for sure. Uh, that's what I'm blaming it on tonight. But yeah, I think our Wildcats is going to be really good. We got the big piece today. We got the big cookie today, I should say. Severville, Tennessee here. Tennessee in the house. I'm going to say, yeah, go Cats, Charlie. For real. We Cats fans, so it's good to go. Oh, you're a student. Okay, that's good. King, I need to talk to you because yeah, I think we can kind of do something together, King. For real, hit me up on my. I don't even promote the text line because the text line stays busy all the time, and I love you guys for that. You guys be as soon as I got internet today, my phone just it just blew up. It just went crazy. So I appreciate you guys absolutely. Everyone who uses the text line. I guess I could throw that up if you never text the text line before. Let's see if I can put that up here somewhere down here right here. I think that's it. So text your thoughts to the Lawyer BBN fan text line at 270-220-094. And let me know what you think about you guys can text me. Let me know what you guys think about getting Robinson. Where does that put us at? Does that make us a contender? Was we already a contender before that? So, um, just let me know your thoughts for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. Baseball. Yes, don't forget about baseball this weekend for the regionals. Kentucky baseball, they earned the number 2 seed. They are hosted in the regionals. So definitely let's keep them in our thoughts. Let's cheer on our Wildcats. And they didn't do too good in the SEC tournament, but let's just hope that they saved the best for last and that they got whatever bad in their system, they got it out and they're ready and focused and locked in for baseball. Ferdale, Kentucky. Appreciate you joining in there. Thank you so much. We should be seeing some of the basketball players at the baseball regional all this weekend. Are they going to be on? I mean, are they going to be on campus this weekend? That's going to be dope, man. If that's uh, that is definitely going to be dope. If those guys come out and support the baseball team, let's just get this started now. If you're on campus, guys, for for basketball, go out and support the baseball team. Absolutely. Jay says, Big Mike, are you going to apply for the press credentials at Rupp Arena this season? I think I am. I don't get back into December time frame, but I would love to do that. I'm like 3 hours away from Lexington, but if I had a chance to do that, I got somebody I got to reach out to that maybe can help me do that. But I would definitely love to do that as well too. That's big time right there. Yeah, I have to be like, I'm press. I'm the guy. Thank you so much. Please keep moving. I have to wear a blue coat and everything. But I don't want to be one of those guys who can't cheer because everyone knows I'm an emotional brother. So it would be hard for me to go as press and can't really show a lot of emotions. I don't know if that's how it works, but definitely I would get lost in the ball game and be like, hey man, you're press. You can't really be celebrating too much. But I want to go where I can actually just be a fan and high five people around me and sing Go Cats and everything in between. That's the kind of fan I really want to be for sure. Our second five would be Krista or Chandler, Alamanor, Garrison with the Kentucky boys bringing the energy deep off the bench. It's just so much. We just get it's just so much, man, that we can actually sit here and actually just look at and just be like, Kentucky is going to be that team this year. Kentucky is going to be there. Have been enjoying your show. Thank you for making a great, informative, and fun space for fans. Thank you so much, Melissa. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Those words really, really, really mean a lot to me as well. To come see me, guys, this weekend at baseball. I would love to meet some of my family on the show. Absolutely. If you go to the ball game, JW is going to be at the ball game. Definitely, if you see him, make sure you give him a shout out. Look for him. Say hi, dap it up, whatever we do. We're gonna take this loyal BBN fan show, and if it's your first time watching, we're gonna take this loyal BBN fan show and we're gonna stretch it across as far as we can go to just get people to love each other, build this family. And I know the BBN is big and they're large. And if this is your first time watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. I think I'm about 30, maybe about what is it? I'm about 37, something like that, away from actually reaching 2,000. So if you haven't subscribed before or whatever, if you would consider please helping me out there, that means a lot. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're gonna just continue to take this loyal BBN fan show, and we're gonna get bigger. One thing that I've been doing while I was on vacation was, since I couldn't go out, since it's been raining a lot, I've really been just reflecting on what I really, the direction of the show and what I want to do. And, can I do more as far as more shows? Can I be more often? So that's something that I definitely want to do too as well. Um, I always want to match you guys' energy, always if I can. But we just want to take this show and we're gonna make it bigger, and we're gonna stretch it as far as we can and as deep as we can. So when you go somewhere, if you see somebody, they'll know that you're part of the family as well. But just being a Kentucky fan, you're already part of the family, and I definitely do not want um, um, to not mention that we're BBN family, and we love each other, and we're gonna take care of each other, and we care about each other. BBN, we show up and show out. Absolutely, no matter where we go, at BBN is going to show up, and you guys are on here, and I'm loving every second of it, and I thank you guys for the support as well too. Um, I just think we're all ready for tip off as well. By far 2-5 in teams. The depth for Kentucky is just going to be insane this year. It is now. I know we had good depth in 2015 with those guys, but I think it's a different type of depth this year. We was playing with. I mean, yes, we had a few guys that have been around for a year or two or whatever already, but overall, most of the team in 2015, so those guys was all freshmen. And you know what I'm saying? So it's good that we got everybody that comes off the bench this year is going to have experience, except Chandler, Noah, and Perry. But look, I don't want to count those guys off. Like, these guys are at Kentucky because they belong at Kentucky, and I don't want to sleep on them. And I'm referring to, well, I guess I could say Chandler too, because he hasn't played college basketball. But all three, Chandler, Noah, and Travis, they all belong at Kentucky. They have proven themselves to be guys that can play at a high level. They belong at Kentucky. I hope they get that opportunity to get on the floor. And I think Coach Pope is going to find a way to get these guys on the floor a little bit. How much time? I don't know. Please just be patient in that area. We got so much experience on the floor that's just naturally just going to be our go-to guys. Is the guys that has a lot of experience. We're trying to win ball games. No disrespect to the other guys, but I think when they get on the floor, I think that's exactly when they're going to show that I can play at this level. And I might not be getting a lot of minutes, but I can play when my time comes. And they always got to stay ready for that moment. And I think the older guys, they're going to have so much experience to learn from Noah and Travis and Chandler. Those guys are just going to be able to just absorb so much knowledge from so many people. And I think that's why this is going to be so special, is because we're going to be teaching each other every single practice. We got Robinson coming in, who's been in the system, who understands Pope. He's gonna hype up Pope, and he don't even need no hype because Pope, it speaks for itself. It speaks for who he is, and I think that's what's going to be so effective about all of this right here is you got Pope, you got somebody to play for him, you got so much experience, you got the younger guys who's going to just absorb so much knowledge and information. Sometimes it's hard to come in and learn from a bunch of freshmen. You guys are, oh man, okay, what we doing now? What we doing? Oh, we got to practice like this? Oh, I didn't know it. Now you got guys who understand how to practice. Now you got guys who knows how to, stay conditioned. You got guys who know how to take care of their bodies. All of this is going to play a big part for Kentucky and getting Jaxson Robinson, and now we can move to phase 2 of the team of the process. And that's now let's just wait. Let's count down the days for practice. Let's wait. Let's count down the days that we get on campus, and from there we're just going to continue to grow and get bigger, and better every day. Because I don't think Coach Pope is going to let us down. Coach Pope and his staff is going to have these guys ready, locked in, and ready to go game 1. And I don't think we're going to have a misfire because these guys already know the mission for sure. Could be the determining factor on how far we go. Only as good as our weakest link is. All three have plenty of motivation and passion. I think so too. And with those guys learning from the best, we know with other guys who have been there, who is very experienced in it. I think that's really good. I'm gonna start throwing up some of these comments on the screen because they're actually pretty good. I'm gonna go back to Jason because I liked his comment. Jason says could be determining factor on how far we go. Only as good as our weakest link. All three have plenty of motivation and passion to be here. I feel they will contribute. They're going to contribute. I really believe that a lot. Let's see. I'm not sure what this says. Alex says, thanks, Alex, for this. I'm so excited for this new era after being a season ticket holder for 30 years. I'm 34, have seen Tubby, BG, Cal, now Pope. More excited I've been in years. Alex, this is going to be fun for sure, man. This is really going to be fun. So I look for. I think we all feel, kind of the same thing. Let me see if I can go up to this right here. I say Pope play everyone because we got. Let's see. Hey, DHH put a comment up. Let's see how you guys feel about this. He says, I say Pope would play everyone because we got a lot of good players. But if we're close to losing the best player on the team, be in. Go Cats. Can't wait. OMG. Let's go Cats. Absolutely. I agree with you right there for sure. Let's see what else we got here that I may be able to throw up. We got him. Yep. Ricky Johnson, we finally got him, Mike. That is exactly right. Yep. Let's see what else we are going to have a good team. I can't wait. Ricky Johnson. This is the second one. So this is my man right here, Ricky Johnson. Thank you. We're going to have a good team. I can't wait. That's for sure. See who else we got right here. Let's see if I can find some other ones right here. Thank you guys for the comments. I appreciate it. If this is your first time ever watching the Loyal BBN Fan Show, today you're family, and we appreciate you dropping in and saying hi, checking out the show. If you like it, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate that very much. Also hit the like button. That goes a long way. And share this with your friends and family who loves Kentucky. Let me see what's this already say. This is from JW. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Arkansas's big shots are worried now. They just seen that Ross. They are, man. Like Tennessee's gonna be worried. Arkansas is gonna be worried. Nate Oates at Alabama is gonna be worried. You cannot say that what Coach Pope is doing right now is not drawing some concerns from other programs. They're absolutely, man. They're looking at us and saying, "Man, Mark Pope did come in and just nail it in year one. That's for sure." Let's see. They're about to throw. Let's see what we got. Who said this? Shot Glass right here says, "Welcome to the all new family here tonight. Well, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and share." Absolutely. Thanks, Shot Glass, for that. Thank you so much. It really means a lot when you guys promote the show, when you guys actually ask people to do it, because I think for me that kind of solidifies the show more than just me asking people to like or share. When other fans actually enjoy it and like it as well too, I think it goes a long way. So definitely thank you guys for that. For all you guys who like to ask people to do that. Let's see what else I could do. I don't know. Okay, Alex. Jaxson Robinson, he's been my personal favorite and top target for us ever since Mark Pope was hired by Kentucky. So I can see that you believe in him. We definitely look forward to seeing what he's going to do here at Kentucky for sure. We got our guy, and we're ready to go make some moves for sure. I don't expect any player Pope brought in here to do less than. Now, I'm going to stay right here on Sean Ritchie. Thank you so much for the what's name. And I say this a lot on my show. So thanks, Sean, for bringing this up and actually making this known right here. I don't expect any player Pope brought in here to do less than they did last year. We could have 10, 11 guys average 10 to 13 points. I feel the exact same way. And I felt like this from a long time. And I might have mentioned it tonight too as well. I can't imagine a world. I really can't imagine a world where you take these guys who on all their teams, they put in production for all their teams, right? You with me? All these guys that we brought in outside of the three freshmen and Chandler, everybody that we brought in, like these guys played really good for their teams and wherever they was at, whether it was a smaller school or whether it was a bigger school. These guys, they all contributed in one way or another in a positive way. So I can't imagine a world. I can't imagine a world where these guys come into Kentucky and says, "Well, I'm at Kentucky now, so I don't have to do very much. I'm just going to just enjoy the ride." No, no. How many of these guys would have loved to have been recruited by Kentucky coming out of high school and probably would have had the opportunity to play at Kentucky? Like, really? I mean, let's be real here. Like, these guys understand. I get a chance. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Okay, and that's going to be my my star message tonight. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine a world where these guys come in and want to take a back seat or they want to fall off from what they was doing before. Now I get it. Most of these guys played a lot of minutes for their teams. I get all that, and I know that the minutes are going to be cut short more than they was before. But at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that these guys are not going to want to come in here and continue to play at a high level. You just can't. Like, really, really, you can't tell me these guys are going to come in and fall off. If anything, they're going to take this opportunity here at Kentucky and they're going to try their best to excel. You don't think Jaxson Robinson wants to go pro next year? You don't think he kept his name into the very last minute and was the last one to come out just to be there? Jaxson Robinson wants to go pro. He came to a program that can get him there. A combination of just being at Kentucky and all the cameras, the reporters on TV all the time. He made an executive decision that's going to help him with his future by coming here to Kentucky and making Kentucky that much better. I'm trying to keep my composure. I really am, because what we got right now is it's tremendous. We're gonna put up numbers. We're gonna play defense. We're gonna be mature about it. We're not gonna let teams just go and score 3 or 4 buckets back to back out of bounds plays on us. I don't think we're gonna allow that this year. I just what? No, we're just not going to allow that this year. And I think because of that, we're going to do, and because of that, we're going to get better and better and better. I'm about to cry on camera. That's how emotional I am, guys. I'm about to cry because I wish basketball started tonight. I wish we was talking about, hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go watch the ball game for sure because it's our cats are playing. It's gonna be exciting, man. I'm pumped up. Thanks so much, Darren. I appreciate it. I thank Bobby. Todd, thank you so much for your comment. I saw that it was scrolling through, so thank you so much. David, let's see, where's David at? Let me see if I can find David's comment. Where's David? David Enix. Let's see what he says. Hey Dave, hey, thanks for joining in. Two of our freshmen will play harder than anybody. We'll play for the name on the front, not the back. Don't count out our freshmen. I don't think anybody look. David, I don't think anybody's counting out our freshmen. I really don't. I don't think anyone's saying that they belong here. And I'm not sure if you're just joining David or not, but I made sure that I pointed that out. The two freshmen, Travis and Noah, they belong at Kentucky. They belong here. They're not just let me just put this on the team. Like they got scholarships. They got the same scholarship as Brea did. They got the same scholarship as Jaxson did. They got the same scholarship as Williams, as Butler, as Chrissa. They got the same scholarships. These guys deserve to be at Kentucky. So I don't think anybody's downplaying or going to count those guys out. But I think a little bit it comes down to just being realistic about what's probably about to happen about the minutes. Now, like I said, it won't be crazy. It won't be crazy to think that those guys can come in and end up just being like extremely key players. It won't be like it won't be crazy, but we have to be realistic here. We have to understand something that we got that we got a very old team this year, and we got a lot of experience. And it's a situation where even if they don't see the floor a whole lot, I think they're gonna get on the floor. But even if they don't see the floor a whole lot, just think about how much knowledge these guys are going to do, and think about how good these guys are going to be in year two at Kentucky. They're going to be that much better. But I don't think anybody's counting them out. And if you're counting out those two guys, Perry and Noah, I'm definitely not. And I look forward to seeing what those guys do as well too. So this is definitely going to be a very fun year for sure for all. Have y'all watched Junior's off the ball talent? He's his what's this at right here? Because there's some good information. Todd Walter says, "Have y'all watched?" He's talking about Junior, talking about Jaxson Robinson's off the ball talent. His relocation and court adjustment, basketball IQ is elite level stuff. That's how. That's just how you average 14 to 16 minutes. And there's a reason why Coach Pope wanted him. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate that comment. And if you guys got any more comments like that about maybe you guys saw some stuff or whatever on some players that we haven't posted, please put that up, man. And I share it with everybody else too. Um, so hey, thanks for that as well too. And I think that's the same thing with that's the same thing that I was saying about Ansley is too as well too. One of the things that Mark Pope pointed out, and he's smarter than I am, is that Ansley moves very good without the basketball, really really good without the ball. So when you got all of that, and guys just don't see, that's the thing. Guys are not going to just come in here and just start standing around and be like, "Hey, throw me the ball." They're gonna keep moving, man. If we're gonna wear teams out. Teams are not gonna just be able to sit down and just double team us because we're gonna have guys moving, and they're gonna have to account for all five guys on the floor at all five times. And that's why this is so good. Is just for that reason right there. Um, okay, I think Colin Chandler is going to surprise. I think he could too, as well too. Like I said, I mean, the last few years we've had guys that come here as freshmen and that they got talked about. And thanks for the uh, Alexandro. Hope I said that right. I'm not sure if I pronounced the J right or not, but I hope I said that right. And thanks for the comment. I think so too. I mean, like I said, these guys are going to come in, and while all the older guys are getting all the attention right now, and Chandler and Perry and Noor is kind of flying under the radar, I still think these guys are still going to come in, and I still think Coach Pope is going to make these guys understand what's going on and going to give them their opportunity here and there. is 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐒𝐂𝐑𝐈𝐏𝐓 is Tron Bucket. I mean, and look, we're not even talking about Ortega. We're not talking about Garrison. We're not even talking about Carr. Like that's how much talent we got. We're an hour and 35 minutes into this, and we haven't even talked about some of these guys at all. That's how talented we are. We are that good of a team, man. Like, look, I know we've already given our what's the name? Oh boy, Ortega is phenomenal. I can't wait to watch him play. I really can't. You know, like bet your tears are blue, man. You know it. Come on, Lord. You know how we roll. You know how we roll with this. Absolutely. Like my biggest thing is that we're just going to be a good team, and we're just going to be fun to watch, and it's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun, man, to to just see these older guys go out here and play basketball. And like I said, I'm not. It's not like we are 4 or 5 years removed from getting all freshmen. You know, we just had freshmen, a year ago. So I understand that there's some good freshmen out there, but I'm gonna ride with my Cats this year. I flipped the coin, boom, I won. I'm riding with my Wildcats this year. I think so too. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. I'm gonna throw this up, and you guys tell me what you think. This is from Jason. Wouldn't surprise me to see 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐳 lead us in scoring. I know that might sound controversial, but yeah. How do you guys feel about that? You guys think Brea could possibly lead us in scoring this year? See, here's the thing about Brea. People are going to try to laser in on Jaxson when he has the ball. But we got to understand that we still got guys out there that can shoot. And I hope that we talk about maturity. We talk about guys that's been there. Talk about guys that's did it. I really hope that if I'm a scout, I know you can score the basketball, but I want to see how do you get your other teammates involved. So instead of trying to go out and get 40, 20, 25 points a ball game, if you understand that if I drive and another guy's going to come over and double team me, look what I got outside. Like, why would I go in and make an ill-advised shot when I got the best 3-point shooter in the nation already planted? His feet is already planted. Like, get me the ball, man. Like, let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, but we just got to understand people just got to play within their ball game. They can't try to do too much just to get attention. I mean, attention, you at Kentucky, you're going to get attention. Let's just do things the right way. Let's just be smart about this. And if we do that, Kentucky becomes a dominant team from day one. For real. Like from day one. What I can't wait to do is I can't wait to get our preseason games or our games in the first of the year. I can't wait to get those games going because I want to see us do something that we haven't did in a long time. I don't want these little teams coming in here. Look, they already getting a check from us. That's enough. You don't need to get motivation from us. I hope when these teams come in here the first of the year, I hope we wear these teams out so fast and so hard that it just puts everybody on notice. This lets everybody know, look, the last few teams from Kentucky, they haven't been coming out the gate so fast. These little mid-major teams that's been coming in here, that's been giving Kentucky and been taking Kentucky down to the wire, they had no chance in the first 3 minutes of the ball game. It was over. It was over. And they knew it was over. And that's what I'm excited about. All the way. Look, our Kentucky Wildcats, let me calm down. Look, I can't get too emotional because this is a family show and I have to keep it as a family. And if it's your first time joining, welcome to the family tonight. I appreciate it for sure. But I can't get overexcited. I want to keep my excitement down. And if you guys didn't know, I mentioned it on one of my shows. Some guy told me to shut up and let the person that I'm interviewing talking and stop talking so much. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot right now. I'm just going to be quiet. Let me see what. But anyway, I think this team is going to be really, really good. Absolutely, yes. So this is what we do on our next show. Okay, so you guys can start doing your homework as well too. Thanks, JW. anything that can make the show better, I'm definitely. I thought I had my paper here with me in front of me, but JW says, Mike, can we do a discussion for the next show on this year's roster and who the players remind us of past players? So kind of keep this in mind. I I didn't actually have a question that I was going to post for this week or whatever. I think I'm just kind of a little tired right now, but I was supposed to have a question tonight to post for the Monday night show. So instead of me posting a question, this right here will actually be our show on Monday night. So probably people won't people. I'll go back and I will repost this as a question. But this right here will be our discussion for Monday night because we're doing a show Monday night at 8 Eastern. And if this is your first time watching, we look forward to having you here Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 Easterns where we can have fun and talk about our cats and just enjoy it as well too. So JW, thanks for that. Thanks for that input. And I'm definitely okay with that as well too. We'll have fun with it. We will enjoy that as well too. And definitely we get that. Let's see. David says, from the words of Steve Harvey, I bet you everything I got, we don't lose 3 in a row at home next year. Possibly not even 3. Yes, baby. Yes, I agree with you. I bet everything I got. I can even hear Steve Harvey saying that right now in his voice. Yeah, I don't see us losing three home games in a row at all. And next year. And I definitely don't. It's for me to sit here and even say this statement, it makes me a little sad. Okay? It makes me a little sad. But he says possibly not even 3 home games we lose this year. Ain't it about time that we get back to protecting home court and stop losing at home? Like if you're gonna lose, go on the road and lose. That's understandable, no problem. Hostile environment. Why not? Just go on the road and just lose. Not all of them, but don't lose at home. Just don't lose at home. Protect home court with everything you got. Dude, look, we're losing 1 game this year at home. 1 game. I don't know who that's to, but that's it. Only 1 game. Thanks, Inks, for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. What else I got? Willie Cauley-Stein. Yeah, he's a baller, man. Cliff Hawkins. See, everybody's already throwing it out. So definitely save those comments as well. As there are so many scores, there could be different leading every night. I agree with Benjamin. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I've ever thrown your name up before. I mentioned you, but Benjamin, thank you so much. If it's your first time, there are so many scores. There could be different scores every night, and absolutely, that's the beauty of this thing is that we don't have to rely on Jaxson coming out and scoring 25 points every ball game. That's not what we're expecting you to do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like one player has to go out and be responsible for scoring 20. Now, is it going to be nights where a player just is like the rim is this big and he can't miss? Absolutely. That's what every team, every night. It's no different. But as far as being like something that we have to do like every single night is go out here and just, have a guy to, just to put up all these points every single night. I don't really think that's not the mission of the team this year. Now, we brought Jaxson in so he can actually go get a basket if we need it. But thinking about it on hindsight is we got guys that I think can go get a basket. I really do. I mean, I don't think Butler's hit the biggest shot of anybody on our team before. And if you think if Butler would shoot the ball under that type of pressure in the Final Four, you don't think he'll shoot the ball against Tennessee if needed to be? You don't think he'll shoot the ball against Arkansas? What? Man, get the freak out of here, dude. You kidding me? Stop playing with me. That's what I'm talking about right there. Stop playing. These guys are coming out here to play basketball, and this is going to be Mark Pope win the championship with Rick Pitino. Absolutely. I mean, all of this is just memories, and all of this is just something that we're definitely just going to continue to build on. Coleman Hawkins remind me of Chuck Hayes a lot. I mean, we know the story with Chuck Hayes. He was big. He was a physical guy, and that's exactly what we're going to do. See, this is going to be fun. JW, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is definitely going to be a fun show on Monday night. Don't forget, Start preparing you guys. Who do they remind you of? And let's just get this thing going. Let's have a fun Monday night show at 8 Eastern. Please tune in. We'll be right here. We'll be live as well too. I'll make sure that I actually share the video out a lot more in the beginning of the video for sure too. Actually, somebody hit me up. I'm not sure if they can do that, but I'm gonna see if they can. Let's see, several. There's so many scores. Let me see if I can go back up here a little bit. Our roster is a platoon, baby. Our roster is a platoon, baby. We're gonna run the heck out of every team. I think we are too, and I think we're gonna do that without necessarily doing platoon, but doing a platoon. Tell me how we run a platoon without telling me we're gonna run a platoon. That is exactly it. Carl reminds me of Mark Pope. Good, and probably that's probably why he got him. That's why he probably wanted him so bad is because hey, you remind me of somebody. Absolutely. I don't think I've ever shared the show this much. I'd be nervous about sharing my own show, man. I do, man. Homework for next show. Absolutely. Tighten up. What's up, baby? What's up? What's going on, dude? I don't know what it is by his name. Tight. That's something that we say in the barbershop. Let me get you tightened up right fast. And I like your name, man. So appreciate it so much. Tighten up, baby. That's my dude, man. Let's just go, man. Yeah. But yeah, everything is going to be really good, man. I think this team is going to be really, really fun to watch for sure. We just look forward. I wish the game started tomorrow, but it doesn't. I'm ready for first game, baby. Step one game at a time. Yeah, one game at a time, guys, for real. We got to keep it, once again, I'm a guy that likes to keep it all into perspective, and we can really get excited about what the schedule looks like and how we are excited about who we ready to play next. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, for me, it's about keeping everything into perspective, taking it one game at a time, respect everybody. As good as we think our team is, respect everybody, all the teams, even the teams that's coming in the first games of the year, just so they can get a check, just so they can help support the athletic department. Respect everybody, every team that you play, regardless. But understand, still know that we're still Kentucky. We're still freaking Kentucky. We're still the gold standard of college basketball. And Coach Pope is putting us back there next year with the Wildcats. And that's how excited that I am to be here with you guys as well, too. Someone just put up some numbers, and I wanted to see if I can actually point that out. I'm not sure where it's at. Let's see if I can go back and find some numbers. Where's that at? Oh, right here. Todd says we have 9 guys that have averaged 7.7.5 or more last year, and 2 of the best scores in Kentucky history as freshmen. Just drop the mic. What else do I need to say about that? Todd, the numbers speak for themselves. That's it. That's it right there. Thanks, Todd, for that. I like those kind of informations right there. That's really good. Where's James at? James, do something up right here. James says, I bet next year we won't even lose 3 games all year, much less 3 at home. Next year we won't even lose 1 home game. Go Big Blue. I'm hoping so. I'm really like for me, I want to protect home court. So, you go on the road and you lose. Okay, we got beat. We got to go on the road and we got to win some games. Let's don't get no mistake about it. Nobody twist my words up. I'm not saying just go on the road and just get beat every ball game. That is definitely not what I'm saying. My point is, don't lose it. Don't lose at home. Protect home court at all costs. Please do. Just don't lose at home. Find a way to win those ball games at home. And I think closing down the stretch with the experience, I think that's a deciding factor right there. Is just, can we get this done? And I really, really feel like we can because of the experience that we have. But please protect home court under all circumstances. So, guys, we got 914 people watching right now. 900. If I had, because there's a lot of people in here who's never watched before. And if you never watched before, getting your subscribe and your like would mean the world to me. But if it's your first time watching, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. We're family here. We talk about a little bit of everything up under the sun, but we keep it classy and we keep it friendly for sure. Sean says, bring back full court press. I think we will bring back full court press next. Thanks, Mike. Your show is so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, David. Thank you so much. I appreciate those words. Let's see. Side note: Luka and Kyrie are putting on a clinic right now. Those guys. So Kentucky is going to guarantee to have at least one Kentucky player in the NBA Finals this year, and that's going to be it's going to be PJ Washington. Because if they're who hold on who yeah PJ look like he's going to make it to the NBA Finals this year because it looks like Dallas is probably playing ball for sure. Duke would be last year's Miami game. I can't wait to play Duke, man. I can't wait. Like, I hope we beat them by 33. I think we owe them a beatdown. I don't know about you guys, but I think we really need it. I think we really owe them a beatdown. Team's chemistry is at the time. Is at the time, Jason. JW said, what's so impressive about Robinson is he played for Mississippi State and Arkansas, where his numbers wasn't very good. Went to Pope, and Pope got his game right. So tell me Pope can't coach or develop players. It is what it is. Thanks, JW, for that information. Absolutely. Pope is going to have these guys right. I think Coach Pope is going to set these guys up for success. He's going to put them in the best. He's going to put them in the best position to do what's best for them and for the basketball team as well. He will never stop stressing what it means to play for Kentucky. He will never stop stressing that to the players. He's always going to let the players know, what it means to play for Kentucky and to wear that jersey and to walk out on that sacred floor and says, we're here to play basketball. College basketball feels like a new league. It should do, don't it? It really does. So that's within Dallas up by 69 at 40 at half. That's crazy right there. So we definitely going to get a Kentucky guy in the NBA Finals for sure with PJ Washington. Congratulations to you for sure. Dallas up 69 to 40 at half. Yeah, I think they're going to win this game for sure. Hopefully these players will play through pain. But see, Matt, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it, Matt Short. We got depth, man. Like, we got guys that, like, if we go for injuries, that's the thing, man. When you talk about college basketball or any sports, like, if you don't have good depth, when somebody gets hurt, it can really throw off a lot of stuff, man. It can really throw off a lot of chemistry of the team, and just how we playing basketball. And it really takes away from that saying next man up when you don't have a deep bench. And I think the way that he has put this team together is, if we get somebody that needs to that gets a bad ankle, turn a knee, a shoulder, or just any of that, we got guys that are ready and willing to step up and take that next step in the role and to take home more responsibilities. These guys that we got, they're not going to back away from responsibilities. I'm sitting here and it just hit me. If you think about Chrissa and what he's did since he's played college basketball, and he's probably coming off the bench, and we get to have him come off the bench and perform the way that he knows how to perform. You're talking about an unselfish player. I mean, you don't think he knew he was coming off the bench when he signed with Kentucky? Like, come on. Like, if that's not unselfish, if that doesn't tell you that he's already brought into the system that Mark Pope has to offer, that says a lot. If you don't think Gervison signed with Kentucky, knowing that he's probably coming off the bench, if you don't think that is a commitment to Kentucky already before we even have a practice, come on. Like Ortega, like, come on. Like, all of this is just falling into place of how good this is really going to be. Sean says, what if we added Will Riley to this class? I mean, that's just more. That's just more on it right there to be that good. Got a lot of talent, man. Like, hey, my biggest concern is not how good we're going to be, is what about the egos? And we just have to keep it real. Can we keep it real, family? We got to keep it real here on the show. I hope egos are okay. I really do. I hope the egos are like, look, I'm just trying to win a national championship. What do I got to do? And, who do I got to hand the water bottle to? For real. Just to win a national championship. And I think that he said, go ahead, friend. Go ahead and keep it real. Okay, I hear you. Keep it real. I I'm so happy to see your channel growing, Mike. Let's go. Thanks so much, Lori. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's growing, and it's because of you guys, and you guys make it successful because I could just get behind a microphone and just talk, but you guys are the ones that keep showing up. You guys are the one to keep hitting the likes. You guys are the one to keep asking other people to subscribe and like, and all that. So I give all the credit to you guys, and I give a boom to all of you for what you guys do for the Loyal BBN Fan Show. And if this is your first time joining, thank you and welcome to the family for sure. H. Mills says all these seniors that opted out of the draft will have something to prove too. That is it. Like us as fans, we get the mission. We get the mission. Not just me. I just have a show. We get the mission as a family. We understand that, H. Mills. Thank you so much for throwing that out. These guys, oh, man, dude, this is amazing. A lot of experienced dudes and no 5-star egos in the way. I hope so. I hope I hope these guys are humble. I hope these guys understand that they get a chance to play at Kentucky, that the spotlight is going to be there. As I told Ansley, you don't have to even get on campus yet. You're already a rock star. You know what I'm saying? You're already a rock star for sure. Who actually put that up right there? Let me see if I can actually who threw that up, right? Somebody put that up. I have to go find it. Who say let's get to 2000. Oh, David said it. Thanks, David. Let me throw that up right here for a second. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. Come on, everyone. Tell your friends. Mike needs 40 more for 2000. Let's get that by next Monday's show. Thanks so much, David. That means a lot too. For you guys to want to see the success of my show. It means a really, really great deal to me. And I really show a lot of gratitude for that. Thank you guys so much. Anybody new? Anybody new tonight? If you want to say it's your first time, please do. Also, I usually do this at the first of the video, but since we got so many people here, if you got an anniversary, if you got a birthday, if you just got married or whatever, if you need a shout out, please put that on the screen right now so I can give you a shout out personally for your special day or whatever. Please do that. I have no issues with that. My show is not big like that I can't take time out to at least acknowledge people for having a good day. If you just got a new job today or whatever, if you just got a promotion, man, let us know as family so we can all say congratulations for what's going on in your life for sure too. We pray for people, we congratulate people, we cry with people, we smile with people, we laugh with people, and that's what we do here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show. We're family, and we're gonna make sure we bring everybody into us because every time we meet, you know what I like to say, we have a family reunion, and that is exactly what we're doing. Let's see. Let me see if I can find Kevin's because I like what Kevin just said. Let me see if I can find it. Kevin said something. Let me see if I can find that right fast. These comments are coming in pretty good. Let's see. I can't. Let me see if I can. Kevin says, "Oh, let me see if I can see it." I really don't see a drop off top to bottom of the roster loaded for pressing and gassing any team out there. Kevin, absolutely. I was trying to find your comment so I can actually throw it up. So my apologies for that, but I agree with you too. I don't see a lot of drop off because if you take out Butler and you put in Chris is going to get in your head too. If you take out Carr, if you put in Ansley's going to knock down the 3 too. If you take out Brea, those guys are going to shoot 3. Dude, we're not going to drop off. We're going to be okay. If you take out Williams and you put in Garrison, we're still going to have defensive presence. This is just going to be really, really fun. If you take out some shooters, guess what? Guess what you also got? You got Noah you could put in. You got Travis you could put in. You got you got Chandler that you could put in. We're going to be okay. I promise you that. This year's roster. I like this right here. This year's roster is going to put the Commonwealth on their backs and close in and do work, and they're going to be head turners. Absolutely. We're going to go make this thing happen for sure, too. Okay, Blake K says, I think, hey, can anyone else out there agree with this comment? I hate Duke so much. I refuse to spell it with UK in it. I got you. Hey, we got your point, and hey, we understand the mission too as well. Thanks, Blake. Appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here, man. I like throwing up these comments. Bills Kentucky's dream team with top transfers. Tom says Mark Pope builds Kentucky's dream team with top transfers ready to chase championships. Full story below. I have to go check that out. Thanks so much. Hey, if you could, Tom, because people won't be able to. Well, they will if they're watching right now. But if you can, after the video is over, if you can go post this up under the, if you can go post the link or whatever on the full story, please go do after the video is over, so people can actually go back and actually be able to look at that link as well. Okay, I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Let's see. Duke was just and left a message, erased it and left. Will was a good watch. Cooper Flag, go blue. Oh, this is Grammar. So I got to throw this up because this guy, he watches my shows a lot, always supports me. Grammar, Cooper Flag. We're going to show Cooper really what's going on, Grammar. You know, if you come to a Kentucky page, we're going to have to lay it on you. I like you. You're a good guy. I appreciate it. I know you're. I know you that other team's fan. But if you come in the house and you go talk about Duke, you got to be okay with us getting on you, man. Freak Duke, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go beat them. That's what I'm saying. Forget those guys, man. We are definitely going to take care of business. Hey, Grammar. Hey, you came into the catch den. That's all I can say. Hey, I'm just saying. You come here, we're gonna let you have it. But we always love to have Grammar with us. He's here a lot, so I always appreciate it. So I got to give him a hard time as well too until we play you guys, and then as they say, you know what's going on, you know the story for real. So we're definitely gonna make that happen for sure. So if you're watching right now, you guys just made history. I want you guys to know how you guys just made history. If you're watching the live at this particular minute right now, I've never did a 2-hour live before ever, and you guys was part of the 2-hour live show. I thank you guys. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can get I can't remember what number it is, but tell me if you guys can hear it. I got it. There you guys get the hand clap today. So maybe this year we will have a bad boy Grammar era, have a Leitner that would stomp on the Roger chest for real. Yeah. So thank you guys once again. You guys have stuck around 2 hours in. I didn't even realize. I just looked up at the time, and I am 16 people away from having 1,000 people watching. That's crazy, man. The little bitty kid from Franklin, Kentucky, down at the border of Tennessee, has almost 1,000 people watching him live. Man, hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it, guys? Absolutely. So thank you guys who's in the house tonight. Big Mike in UK. I like to say you guys are in the house, man. I don't take any credit for this. You guys are making it happen. 2 hours in, and you guys are still sticking around. I know it's late on the East Coast, and I appreciate you guys staying up with me as well. I know it's Friday, so I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. I know school's out for most places. For real. Thanks, Brian Thacker. Thank you so much. Can't wait for that. I'm around 100 miles, but that's a short drive to watch that. Can't wait, man. Who's in the house tonight? Flag is still gassed if they play us. Yeah, I tell you what, man. Family. Once again, I got to be real about it. We're gonna run some teams out the gym this year. You cannot tell me we're not going to take teams and run them out the gym. You cannot tell me that we got the players that we got, plus the players on the bench. Hey, man, I feel sorry for teams this year. I really do. Kentucky's going to be that guy for sure. ESPN said Kentucky won't be rated next year. I can't wait to prove them wrong. Go Cats. Hey, all we got to do, they want to doubt us. They want to say we can't do it. They want to say we ain't qualified. So what do we say? Just go win the whole thing. I think that was a quote from the movies back in the early 90s. It was a baseball movie. Wild Thing. What was the name of that movie where they said that? We just got to go out and win the whole thing. They don't believe in us. So let's just go win this whole thing right here for sure. Absolutely. Let's go make this happen. Love it. We are worldwide, BBN. Yes. So if it's your first time watch, we hit 1,005, guys. 1,000 Major League. That was the movie. See, man, dude, love, guys, love. Owensboro 270 right there, baby. That's it. Hit that. Don't forget to hit up my my text line at 270-220-0994. That was a good movie. What I'm saying, that he said, hey, They don't believe in us. Let's just go win the whole thing. That is exactly right. So Pikesville is right here in the house for sure. Chris is going to be our bad boy. He's going to mess with everybody's heads. Absolutely. I look forward to seeing him play for sure. Charleston, Indiana in the house. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. We everywhere, man. We're everywhere. If it's your first time watching, if you never watched me before, I'm actually broadcasting from Kuwait. I just got back off vacation. Now, look, here's the thing, guys. I get up, I go to sleep, I get home, I unpack my suitcase, I go to bed, I wake up, I'm like, nope, I'm not feeling it. I love that movie. I'm Hardin County. There you go. It's in the house. I'm not feeling it. My body is just tired. It's just running. Fresno, California. Man, HTG. Thanks for hitting me up on my text line. I appreciate it. Thank you. Louisa, Kentucky. Mayfield, Kentucky. All right, man. Look where we at, man. We're all over. If you see somebody that may pop up to where you at, please, man, probably look those guys up and just see if you guys can connect if you haven't already. 1,005 people are watching. The loyal BBN Williamsburg. My brother actually graduated from Cumberland back in the mid '90s, I think it was. It was such a long drive, man. Such a long drive up there for sure. But definitely Cumberland's in the house. We got a lot and experience, and I think we win against any freshman and led team. I think so too. I think we do too as well. Absolutely. New Orleans is in the house. Okay, I got to make it to New Orleans, man. I always tell myself that I got to go. Frank was in the house. Tampa 813 via Manchester, Kentucky 606. We're stretching wide, man. Stretching wide, deep. You guys, I think you guys should all just raise your hand, turn it around, and pat your own self on the back because you guys are awesome. Orangeboro, right up the road from Bowling Green. Know where that's at. Played football up there a little bit against those Catholic and the Red Devils. Absolutely. That's Western Kentucky is well represented here. It is, man. Like I love you guys. I can't tell you guys how much I care and how much I appreciate you guys. Louisville in the house, absolutely. Cool, Mike. About 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to Cumberland College. Yeah, so we went up there and watched some football game. It's actually really changed over the years. And now that I go back and if I see something about it, I compare it to when my brother played to where it's at now, and it's changed a lot for a lot better too. So I like the renovations that they made. I like the feel and everything. Just really looks to really be really on the up and up there at Cumberland for sure. That's pretty. Paul says, I don't like reading comments when people say something nice about me. I don't know how really. I'm still learning how to accept compliments because I'm just kind of like I'm just in this or whatever. But Paul, thank you so much for that. Really means a lot to me as well too. Thank you. Man, you guys are freaking awesome, dude. For real. Like it's 2 hours in and you guys are still hanging around. Like, what? Kentucky fans? No, they don't like Kentucky, do they? Absolutely. These guys are ecstatic about it. So I want to see how many people before I get off is going to do this because we did it at the first of the video, but I actually want to see what we can actually do. If you're on here and if you're able to type, and if you would do me a favor, please just give me a boom because that's what Kentucky Wildcats is about to put on some teams this year. Boom. We just hit you, and you've been splashed by the Kentucky Wildcats for sure. 𝐒𝐒𝐐𝐑𝐈𝐏𝐓. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, where is that? I don't know where that's at. I guess it's in Kentucky for sure. And everyone, if you can, would mean a great deal to me. This video would really get a lot of looks. It really would. If you guys were, if you have the opportunity to hit the like button, please hit the like button. I would that would mean a lot to me as well too. I don't want to sit here and just beg for likes and subscribes, but it means a lot to me when you guys do that. It really goes a long way for sure. Takes us over the top, baby. Absolutely, that is absolutely. The booms are coming in. We are all about to be from Kuwait. Absolutely. Hey man, this is awesome. Thank you guys so much, man, for just hitting the boom. It's just like this is for you guys. This is for what Coach Pope has done. This is about what the Kentucky Wildcat program is going forward, and especially this is just what we're going to give teams this year. A lot of booms, boom, be boom. That is what it is from Lancaster. Thank you so much for joining in. is in Ballard County in far western Kentucky. Okay, so see, we all learning something tonight. We are learning something tonight for sure, and that is pretty freaking awesome. Here comes the boom. It's gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be awesome as well too. Once again, thanks to everyone who ordered T-shirts. Thanks to everyone who ordered coins. I think just about everybody has gotten what they ordered. I think my last order just arrived at their at the individual's house. So I'm glad that they got their shirts. I'm glad that they got the coins and everything. And I just appreciate everything so much. I'm on Twitter as well at Big Mike 2014, 2020, 2000 something. 2014, 23, something like that. I think that's when I got Twitter. It's somewhere around here. I don't even know where it's at. I think I took it off. But anyway, thank you guys so much, man, for coming out. Thank you for all the booms. If you didn't get a boom in right now, I tell you, if you want to, as soon as the video ends, and if you want to go give one more boom to really boost those comments at the end, YouTube loves that so much. So if you want to just go and just give one more boom before you go to bed, once the video ends, please go do that, and we'll just keep rolling. Monday night, don't forget, we're going to compare what the players that we have now to past UK players of who they remind you of. Thanks to JW for recommending that. That means a lot that we can do that because I didn't ask the question, so it won't be a question this week. We're just going to have fun with just talking about each player, and we'll talk about who they remind you of as well too. I got you, Jay. Matter of fact, I got like so many texts. So if you could just hit me up one more time. Oh, I got your name saved, JW. I'll hit you up and I give you the address, okay? Thank you so much for that. Arkansas, well, we don't really use that type of language, ATM. We keep it classy and as a family as well, too. So that's what we do here as well. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Once again, and once the video ends, and if you want to go give one more boom to this video, man, that would mean the world to me if you guys did that right after the video ended. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And you guys know how I like to end it. Go Cats.